of the Ringside Review. I'm Charlie and I'm joined today by Chris.
What's happening, guys?
Yeah, so it's been a while. We've not really had the chance to record one for a few months now just because of other commitments that have been happening. But yeah, it's good to be back and it's good to be back recording our podcast with Chris and I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I think WrestleMania was the last time we properly recorded, was it not?
Yeah, just before me, I think it was when we booked our own shows.
Speaking of booking our own shows, how do you think our shows fared up against what we eventually got given?
I think they were WrestleMania was okay, mate. I think our shows, well, definitely our shows would have been a lot better to watch. But I think that's what we love about WWE is the unpredictability of it.
Was there anything you remember that was on either of our cards that actually made it to the main show?
I think we both had the Roman Reigns Lesnar main event.
Yeah.
And I think that was it. Well, I mean, we had the Battle Royales and stuff, but I think that's the match that we had. Maybe Cena Taker as well.
I'm sure I had Cena Taker. I'm sure I had that as main event.
Yeah, probably.
The latest rumours actually are Cena Taker at SummerSlam this year.
Huh?
Yeah. Be quite good if you ask me. So yeah, let's I'll let you crack on. Why don't you
start? This edition is mainly about how we got into wrestling. You know, we wanna give you an insight into like our history of watching wrestling, and just I've got a few questions that I've written down for both of us to talk about. And yeah, I'm excited to hear Chris's answers and just hear. And if you guys would be so kind to leave a comment down below and tell us how you got into wrestling, that would be really awesome. So the first question I've got for you, Chris, is when did you start watching wrestling?
Probably middle to late 1998, I'd have to say, round about the King of the Ring time, where probably, you know, the Mankind Taker Hell in a Cell match, infamous Mankind Taker, the Hell in a Cell match, which, funny enough, 20 years ago this week, last week now, I think it was 20 years ago, Thursday, just passed. Yeah, really, that kind of match, it was that kind of time, the fast-paced attitude era action that really got me involved. You know, it's like a movie, anything could happen kind of thing. How about you?
Yeah, so I got into wrestling a long time after that. It was around about August 2006 that I got into it. You know, when you had the Taker and Batista feud, the John Cena Edge feud, you know, two really, really good feuds. You know, you had DX coming back at that point for another run, and I think it was a great time that I got into wrestling. I think there was a lot going on that was really cool to watch. So yeah, I got into wrestling about that time.
Yeah, definitely. Like that time was really good. You know, you had your brand split. You had Raw versus SmackDown, similar to now, but this was like midway through its first run. You had Bischoff had just gone by that point. Cena was the top guy on Raw, top guy in the company really. You had Cena and you had Taker and Batista on SmackDown. You had Edge, who was arguably the best heel at that point, if not ever, in the company during his hottest run. Yeah, 2006, 2007, really underrated years in the company. You know, you had the great workers. 2006, you had on the same brand, you had Angle, you had Benoit, you had Edge, you had Orton. You know, 4 great workers right there. You had Batista at that point. King Booker, Rey Mysterio was a world champion at that point. Yeah, really good. Really good time in wrestling.
Yeah, I think that was a really hot time for both of us to get into wrestling. I think there was a lot going on in both times.
Yeah, obviously in '98 you had everything. You know, you had Austin as a man. You had everything that people want now. You had then. You had the car crash TV. You had the title changes. You had the big star in Austin. You had The Rock. You had Taker. You had Mankind. You had the big bumps. You had the TV14 rating. You know, you had everything.
Yeah, so moving on to the next question is who got you into wrestling?
I don't think there was ever really a person that got me into wrestling. I think it was more, family wise, there's never a real person that got him into wrestling. It's just sort of that scene, like my brothers grew up watching it, I grew up watching it. But wrestler wise, the person that like I liked the most growing up, and like everyone talks about like they're Austin or The Rock or the Hogan's or that. No, for me it was Taker. I was just always have been, always still am a massive Taker fan, and yeah, just watching him and like it's going to sound weird to say, but like watching that Hell in a Cell match and like what he done kind of thing just made me like him more. When usually like people would be saying, "I like Mankind more for what he done." I like Taker more for what he's done, kind of thing. The fact that he would do whatever it takes to win, kind of thing, and just they had no limits. He just wanted to win. That kind of just like stood out in my mind for being quite cool.
Yeah.
How about you?
Yeah, so for myself, I'm a lot like you, that I had no real family influence on becoming a wrestling fan. I think, if I can remember rightly, I think my mum bought me a wrestling game for my PlayStation at a car boot sale, and I played that for a few days and just really enjoyed it. Like it was never something I'd ever seen before. And then I found out that we got it on TV, so I put it on, and the first people I seen on the TV were the Hardy Boys, and that, back in the day, the Hardy Boys were amazing. I think it was a repeat of early 2000s or something maybe, and just to watch them and the energy they had just drew me in. And yeah, I've been watching it since. I think the Hardy Boys were the people that got me right into wrestling.
Yeah, Jeff Hardy, they're relatable. If you've just watched the latest WWE 24 documentary on the network, which by the way is only $9.99. If you watch that, like they're actually quite relatable people, especially everything Jeff and Matt has been through, their struggles, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, that's really true. I think that was probably one of my favourite WWE 24s. I think it's cool to see how open they were. And yeah, I think if you've not watched it, I do suggest that you go on the network, which is only $9.99, and go and check it out.
Yeah, I do like. I like how much they showed of not just the WWE Hardys, but you seen Victory 2011 shown. You seen Sting versus Hardy. You've seen Hardy's matches with Samoa Joe and TNA, Ring of Honor. You seen there's actual video footage of them versus the Young Bucks the night before they come back to Mania 33. It's really in depth.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, so the next question is probably one that is probably really easy to answer, probably, but the question is, why do you still watch it after all these years?
I suppose it's more like the best way to answer this is when someone asks me why do I watch wrestling? Like they'll come up to me and they'll be like, it's fake. Why do you watch guys roll about wrestling? My answer to them is why do they watch movies? Why do they watch TV programs? It's fake. It's scripted. You watch, for example, Power. Ghost in Power isn't really killing someone. It's scripted. It's fake. But you watch it to check out from reality, kind of thing. You leave your brain at the door. You check out. You submerge yourself in something that keeps you happy for an hour, 3 hours. 5, 6, 7, 8, possibly 10 hours for WrestleMania. That thing might just go on for days this year. Coming up, you never know. But yeah, that's why I watch it. People watch movies, I watch wrestling. It's kind of, the storylines keep me involved. It's just fun. It's just a fun thing to watch. How about you?
Yeah, so I think it's a lot like you, mate. I think I do enjoy the storylines and just being. I think wrestling's a great platform to just like forget about everything that's going on in life and just escape it for a good couple of hours just to watch a spectacle being put on you. I think I can picture a few times where I've been watching wrestling and just forgot that I was watching it for about 5-6 hours, like a WrestleMania or something.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think as well, like the social side of wrestling's great as well, like going to a show with my friends or having you and the other guys around at WrestleMania for a few beers and just hang out, really cool too.
That's what I was going to say. It's fully those kind of water cooler moments, like you'll be standing at work like that, and you can talk about it. Like I know people that I work with, big wrestling fans, it's really coming back in. And I ask people at work, why do they watch wrestling? And they're like, it's they were either brought up with it and they just keep watching it, or it's more the fact they like the storylines as well. And do you know what I mean? It's like it's something people can socialise around. As you say, like you can either meet up with your mates, have a few beers, and then go to a show, or you meet up at a house, watch one of the pay-per-views, and have a few beers, kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? It's just like going and watching the football, or going and watching the basketball, or something like that.
Yeah, definitely. So the next question that I'm going to ask is, what's your favourite memory of being a wrestling fan?
I don't think there's one favourite memory. Do you know, like that's like asking what your favourite song is, or who's your favourite artist. That you've not just got one. Do you know? Me, some of the memories that stand out as King of the Ring '98, Foley flying, JR's calling it, like JR's best ever commentary call in my opinion. Of good God Almighty, he's broken in half. That moment stands out to me. I've got Austin coming back, the old Stone Cold, when the Alliance were beaten down from WWF. It must have been before the Invasion pay-per-view, and Austin came out and just the crowd completely went nuts. The loudest pop I've ever heard. That's another moment I liked. One for me is Taker losing to Lesnar. I thought that was a really cool spectacle moment. You know, no bell, the crowd silenced. No one knew what to expect. No one knew what had happened. I thought that was a really cool, surreal moment.
Yeah.
1 year later, Seth Rollins cashing in.
Yeah, definitely.
Edge cashing in for the first ever one. That's another one of my favourite moments. Ziggler cashing in. I really like that. Recently, a couple of recent ones. Yeah, I've got Bryan winning the title of Mania. I've got, you could say, Taker retiring, supposedly, maybe not, at Mania 33, and that's symbolic of leaving his hat in the ring. Then this last year's Mania, when he actually came back, and the way he came back with the stuff disappearing, and him appearing, and the whole spectacle of him Cena, like, I'm on the side that I really liked the way they done Taker Cena this year. You know, it was everything that it needed to be. And to me, that was a really good moment, Taker Cena. I wouldn't say it was a match. I'd say that was more a moment. You know, that was your WrestleMania moment this year. There was no big return like the Hardys or anything. This was the moment, Taker Cena. If you get what I mean.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna take my favourite memories down a little bit of a different tangent. I'm gonna speak about like some of the wrestlers I've met going to the shows, more independent shows. Like I've met so many wrestlers that are up there on the bucket list of almost anyone who's a wrestling fan. Like I've met the Honky Tonk Man, I've met Cody Rhodes, met the Young Bucks, I've met so many wrestlers that, you like a kid watching wrestling now would only dream of meeting. And,
yeah.
I do think that wrestlers are becoming more and more accessible to meet, which in this day and age is so cool to think that your heroes are only like 2 minutes away on a bus.
Yeah, absolutely. As you say, like, me personally, I've met Cody Rhodes, the Young Bucks, Marty Scurll, some independent Scottish wrestlers like BT Gunn, Joe Coffey, who was just in the recent UK tournament, you know.
Yeah,
and as you say,
it's cool to think that us wrestling fans don't have to pay like £300-400 for a meet and greet. We can just get it with our ticket price now, which is props to all the promotions that are doing that.
Yeah, absolutely. Some of the best promotions in the world, independent promotions, they keep getting the big names, and it's because the big names want to get closer to their fans, and that's how they keep getting the big names.
Oh yeah, for sure. So I'll answer this one first here. I think the question is, what was the first live show that we attended? I think my first live show that I ever went to was back in 2008. I think, 2008 or 2009, one of them. It was when SmackDown done the WrestleMania Revenge tour in Glasgow, Undertaker versus Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase. And yeah, that was when I really knew that I was going to be a wrestling fan for the rest of my life, because just seeing the guy you see on TV every week, like, come out and just being in awe of the spectacle of watching a wrestling show was unbelievable. What about yourself?
I can't remember exactly what it was, but the WWE came to the Royal Highland Centre, if you know what that is. They came to the Royal Highland Centre, and it wasn't anything big. It was, they had a few upper mid carders. I think it must have been about 2004, 2005. They had it's when Shelton Benjamin was just coming through. I think it might have actually been a bit later, maybe 2006, because Bobby Lashley was there. Umaga, Mr. Kennedy, those kind of people. And it was kind of more, I think they were over doing a tour. I think they had on SmackDown at the point. And they were just kind of selling out shows, but there was no big names there. Main evented by, I think it was Lashley versus Umaga. Just, back then I was like 8 years old, 7 years old, Lashley Umaga, best thing ever. Looking back now, it wasn't anything special, wasn't compared to the Raw and the Hydro 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Or half the independent shows that we go and see now, but back then it was really good.
Yeah, I think it's cool to see, like, the first show we went to, and then, like, shows that we're going to now when wrestling's at an all-time high in the UK just now, so I think it is cool to see the progression that has come.
Oh, absolutely. You just look at how far things have gone now, but then again you look back at maybe 1998, 1999, WWE used to run pay-per-views in the UK, just one-off pay-per-views. Insurrections or that, they used to be run there. But maybe one day we'll get a WrestleMania or a pay-per-view or a SummerSlam again.
Yeah, that would be really cool, hopefully. I know Triple H wants it to happen, but it's whether or not it happens. You never know.
To be fair, if they wanted to run a WrestleMania over here, they'd have to run it about midnight our time, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's also true.
It's the same with most pay-per-views. Maybe we'll get like a Saturday night main event. That's rumored to be coming back.
Yeah, hopefully that would be cool. That would be really cool.
Or rather than NXT London, that ran live. That was at 7 PM, so that could work.
Yeah, that's true. Well, moving on to another question. It's what's your favourite promotion?
Of all time, or
Just in general, like just now, or of all time, or I'll leave it up to you how you answer it.
I don't want to sound cliche, but right now, I think there is, for as much hate as it gets and as much stick as it gets, WWE is still the best product out there. Like, your independents are good, don't get me wrong, like, they're very good, but there's a reason WWE are still making the money they're making and as big as they are and getting the ratings you're getting, and that's simply because you look at their branding. So people, what I don't get is people that are like, yes, I like NXT, but I don't like WWE, whereas NXT is still part of WWE. So, do you know what I mean? So I'd have to say my favourite promotion is WWE. Although I went through spells where back in 2006 I liked TNA when they had like the NWO.
Yeah.
2000, early 2000, well, late 99, early 2000s ECW, because I like that sort of stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
I went through spells 2010, 2012 watching CCW. I don't know if you've heard of it.
Yeah.
That's proper like death match kind of wrestling. I like that kind of stuff. Don't get me wrong, like ICW, Discovery Wrestling, that sort of stuff. Evolve, Progress, they're good brands, they're good products. But if you have to ask me what my favourite promotion is, it has to be WWE.
Yeah, I think the cliche answer for me would be to say WWE, but I think I really like the independent side of wrestling just now. I think, you look at the UK tournament we've just had, and that's full of guys from promotions like Progress and ICW and Discovery Wrestling. So I think if I was to push for one of the three that's my favourite, producing. You know, like they've had so many matches that like they've had Adam Cole versus Will Ospreay, which was unbelievable, and I do recommend if you've got Progress on Demand to check it out. And you know they've had a feud with Will Ospreay and Jimmy Havoc, which is beautiful wrestling to watch. And yeah, I think Progress is probably my favourite wrestling promotion outside of WWE. Which leads me on to the next question about who's our favourite wrestler of all time. So, Chris, I know yours is Undertaker, but if you were to take Undertaker out of the equation, would you have a second favourite?
Mark Calaway, is that an answer?
I mean, sure.
If I had to take Taker out of it, so all-time favourite, like the greatest ever for me, is The Undertaker. There is no beating Undertaker. There will never be beating Undertaker. But if I had to personally choose a next favourite, I'd probably go with Rock or Austin or Triple H. You know, like those three are like the joint for me. If I had to put one above the other, I'd probably go Triple H, Austin, and Rock. Or sorry, Triple H, Rock, Austin. Simply because just The Rock was more, like, I remember The Rock more than I remember Austin. If that makes sense. How about you?
Yeah, so my favourite wrestler of all time is Chris Jericho. I think I just always remember watching him in his feud with Shawn Michaels back in, was it 2010 that feud happened?
2008, the ladder match.
Was it 2008? Wow, that's a lot earlier.
Or are you talking about the WrestleMania 19 feud?
Well, both actually. I think his WrestleMania 19 feud was before my time, but yeah, the 2008 one when Jericho smashed Shawn Michaels' face through the Jericho-tron, that was when it really cemented like how much I love Jericho. And I think I do love Shawn Michaels as well, but I think watching back some of Chris Jericho's old stuff, when he won the Undisputed title and when he debuted and stuff like that, it's really cool to watch him, and I think it's up there with the highlights of one of my being a wrestling fan when I got to see Jericho live in the Hydro 3 years ago now.
Yeah, absolutely. The thing with me about Triple H and Rock is, when you're little, you always try to do the Triple H thing with water. Other people still try to do it. And with Rock, everyone wanted to be the Rock, everyone wanted to be that kind of guy. So, like, they're those kind of relatable guys, and that's probably why I look at them so highways up there on my favourites.
Yeah. So moving on to the second to last question is, who's your favourite wrestler that's wrestling just now? And that can be from WWE to the independents to wherever you want to take it.
So, right now, I do like Kenny Omega right now. But if I had to choose best right now, favourite, it's a split two between either AJ Styles or Seth Rollins. Like, they're two up there for me that are two of my favourites. But then again, I'd also now say Braun Strowman's up there for me as one of my favourites right now. If I had to choose, in fact, no, I changed that all completely. Best in the world for me and favourite right now, Brock Lesnar. For the legit fact that he legitimises the company. He legitimises the sport. The amount he's done for the sport and the amount he's done for the Universal Championship is massive. How about you?
I'm just going to wash over that comment and pretend I didn't hear it. You know my feelings on Lesnar and everything else, but yeah, my favourite wrestler just now is hard because, as I said in the earlier, I think I love the independents. So what I'll do is I'll give two. I'll give my favourite WWE and my favourite from the independents. My favourite just now in the WWE is definitely Roman Reigns, and I think that'll get a lot of hate. Now I think Roman Reigns is a very underrated. Some people say he's overrated. I think he's underrated and actually more so underappreciated. I think if you look at the way that Roman's been at the top for I don't know, 5 years now, he's been in the company, maybe longer. And I think a lot of fans are trying to
Yeah.
Vince is just trying to take Roman the same way he took Cena all those years ago when Cena first came in. You know, like he's trying to make Roman the top guy in the company now.
So
And I think that looking at Cena and looking at Reigns, you know, there's a lot of similarities there. Like John Cena got title shot after title shot after title shot, and so's Roman. So I think Roman's my favourite in the WWE. And I think looking at the independents, you know, it's the guy that I had the pleasure of watching live for the first time yesterday is Zach Gibson. I think Zach is the future of the UK as a whole, and I think he's the future of the WWE. I think he'll be the one to beat Pete Dunne for that UK title.
you think so?
I think he's just such a great wrestler. You know, watching him yesterday in a great match, I have to say. You know, I think he's just a terrific wrestler.
Now, back to the Roman Reigns point there quickly and how you're comparing him to Cena. Interesting note, Roman Reigns has been with WWE for 5 years, 6 years. 6 years on the main roster. Okay? He has main evented 5 WrestleManias. Okay?
Yep.
John Cena has been with the WWE for 16 years. John Cena has main evented 5 WrestleManias.
Yep.
So, you know, the amount of hate Cena used to get, Roman is being pushed a lot harder than Cena is right now. Or Cena ever was.
Definitely.
Me, I just can't wait until Roman doesn't get another title shot. You know, you lose to Lesnar at Mania. Cleanly, might I add. You lose to Lesnar at the Great Royal Rumble, which he technically did lose because his foot wasn't on the floor. His foot was on the apron. Lesnar's feet both technically hit the floor before Reigns' did. If you rewatch it, Reigns' foot's on the apron, it's not on the floor. So, the kind of shot are still on his foot there. However, how people can still justify Reigns getting another title shot after that, I don't know how. It wouldn't happen in the UFC. It wouldn't happen in the UFC. It wouldn't happen in boxing. So,
I agree. I think Roman's had his chance against Brock, but I think, for example, if the title was given to Seth Rollins or Braun Strowman and you put Roman there, I think the fans would be happy with that. I think they're just tired of seeing Roman versus Brock.
I like the Roman Brock matches. I think they're physical. They're what they need to be. I don't see Roman being the next Universal Champion. I see Braun Strowman being the next Universal Champion.
Oh yeah, me too.
I see Braun taking that belt and just holding it until he decides he doesn't want to hold it anymore.
Yeah.
Basically Brock Lesnar, but there every night.
Yeah, definitely.
So moving on, what's the next question?
Yeah, so the last question is, what's your favourite match of all time?
I've got different matches in different aspects. So, one day you'll ask me and I might be feeling in a hardcore mood, so I'll choose a hardcore kind of match. Next I'll be in a technical mood, I'll choose like a technical match. In a storyline kind of mood, storyline match. So, if that's okay with you, I'll choose one from each category there.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So, my all-time favourite kind of extreme hardcore match would probably be... There's two. I really like Taker Foley, Hell in a Cell. I don't know there's anyone who doesn't like that match. But also really like Shane McMahon Kurt Angle from King of the Ring 2001. The infamous suplexes through the glass that the glass didn't want to break kind of spot. Technical wise, favourite technical match of all time would probably be Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker, WrestleMania 25. Greatest match I've actually seen live. Not live as in person, but live as in like watched it at the time. And then greatest storyline wise, I'd probably say Cena Punk Money in the Bank 2011.
Yeah.
Everything going into that, you know, the whole Punk's leaving, but will he take the belt? Won't he? Will he? Won't he? And he did. No one expected it.
Yeah. that you find it on YouTube or get it on the network. Just watch that match and just be amazed.
I still don't think it's the best match NXT have produced though. I'd have to give that this year's NXT Chicago Takeover main event of Ciampa versus Gargano, the street fight.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Best match I've seen this year so far.
Yeah, I think it's probably my favourite one as well.
So anyway, what's next?
That was the last question for the general ones, but if you normally have a few questions at the end that you like to ask me, or...
Yeah, so, I'm going to put 3 random questions to you.
Yeah, sure.
Quick fire answer.
Yep.
What's your predicted SummerSlam main event?
Oh gosh, good question. I think it'll be Rusev versus Daniel Bryan for the title.
Interesting. Number 2, when does Brock Lesnar drop the Universal Championship? Answer
Survivor
2.
Series.
Number 3, how does is this Taker's last run? Will Taker have one last hurrah as champion?
No, not that.
Think so?
I don't think he will.
Quite know you had quite an interesting story, or not a story, a thought, a storyline wise, they could go with Taker. So we all know Brock Lesnar ended the longest running undefeated WrestleMania streak, right? That's gone in history.
Yep.
What if Taker comes back and ends the longest running world title reign of the modern era?
Yeah, it could happen.
It'd be like Poetic Justice in a way, you know?
Yeah, it could happen.
Something I'd like to see happening. He has one last run right through till Mania with a title. Maybe Survivor Series till Mania.
Yeah, wouldn't be opposed to it.
Dropping into someone like AJ or Rollins.
Yeah, I think if Undertaker's going to get another title run, do it now. Do it now.
Yeah, definitely. So, I'll pass over to you to wrap up.
Yeah, so we'll be recording another one really soon. I think the next one we're going to record is... I can't remember actually off the top of my
How
head.
WWE should book SummerSlam this year.
Yes, there we go, thank you. But yeah, I think this has been really fun to record. Sorry for the time it's taken to get another one out. But yeah, over the next couple of months we'll be recording some more, and yeah, it's been great. So I've been Charlie, and I'll just pass over to Chris to say his goodbyes.
And we will see you in probably 1 week's time. We'll try and get these regularly. They'll either be 2 a week or 1 a week. It really depends how busy we are with work and everything else, really. So yeah, we'll see you guys on next time. Peace.